Listen closely, because what I'm about to share is exactly what you need to hear. If you still think a woman is going to approach you just because you said something nice, it's time to snap out of it. Open your eyes and pay attention. Today, I'm breaking down the nonverbal signals that a woman gives when she's genuinely interested in you. And no, don't come at me with excuses. If you haven't managed to catch her attention yet, it's because you don't understand how attraction really works. So, stick around until the end, because I'm about to arm you with what you need to stop being clueless and start becoming the guy who knows how to read her signals. Right now, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because what I'm teaching here will open your eyes and pull you out of mediocrity. Now let's dive in, because I know many of you think the secret lies in words. But guess what? You're wrong. More often than not, what a woman doesn't say is what truly matters. And if you can't read her signals, my friend, you're already lost. From today, you're going to learn what no one has ever taught you. So get ready to stop being the guy they see as just a friend and start becoming the man they desire. Let's get started. Discover the signals. She can't hide. Let me tell you straight. When a woman is into you, her body gives her away. And if you can't read those signals, you're out of the game. No matter how hard they try, women can't hide their body language. They'll get closer to you than necessary. They'll look at you in a certain way, and without even realizing it, they're telling you they're interested. If you miss those cues, you'll keep being the invisible guy who never gets noticed. So start paying attention to what she's not saying with words, because what her body is saying is a lot clearer. Her gaze says it all. Learn to read it, all right? Let's get real. How many times do I have to say it? Eye contact is everything. If you can't hold a woman's gaze, you've already lost. The way she looks at you speaks louder than any words she could say. If she's holding eye contact with you, wake up. It's because she's interested. But if you keep looking away like a shy kid, you'll get labeled as just another guy. Stop embarrassing yourself and hold that gaze. Trust me, a confident, steady look could be the difference between being invisible or being the guy she's got her eye on. The key to knowing if she likes you without her saying a word. Here's the deal. If she likes you, she's not going to be throwing compliments your way all the time. Women won't spell it out for you, but their behavior will do the talking. If she's finding reasons to be near you, if she's smiling at you differently than she does with others, it's time to make a move. Because if you keep hesitating, you're going to stay stuck in the friend zone. Women are subtle. Decode her actions. Remember, women won't make it easy for you. They're subtle, but they'll show their interest in 1,000 small ways. If you miss those signs, you're signing up to be left on the sidelines. Whether it's the way she laughs at your jokes, or the way she finds little excuses to touch your arm, it's all communication. But if you're still sitting there thinking, she's just being nice, then you're blind to what's really going on. Stop overthinking and start reading her body language. Every gesture matters. Every small movement is telling you something. If she leans in when she talks, if she brushes your arm accidentally, those aren't random actions. They're signs that she's into you. But if you keep overthinking and failing to react, she'll move on to someone who knows how to read the situation. Her body speaks louder than words. Here's the secret. Here's something you need to hear. If you know what you're looking for, no woman can confuse you. Women are experts at keeping you guessing. But if you've trained yourself to recognize the right signals, you'll know without a doubt when she's interested. If she's laughing at your not-so-funny jokes or subtly touching you during conversation, those aren't coincidences, they're clues. Learn to spot them, and you'll never be left wondering again. It's not just words, her body is shouting attraction. This is where a lot of you mess up, thinking everything is in what she says. Nope. A woman might not say it directly, but her body sure will. If she leans in closer, if she looks at you in a way that's different from how she looks at others, pay attention. Don't ignore these nonverbal signals, because if you do, you're missing golden opportunities. And then don't come complaining when you're left wondering what if. Learn to listen with your eyes, not just your ears. You want to know when a woman truly likes you? Here's the truth. When a woman really cares, she shows it, not through flowery words, but through her actions. If she's going out of her way to be around you, if she's seeking your company, that's your signal. So from now on, pay attention to the way she behaves, because if you learn to read between the lines, you'll start seeing the desire she's showing you loud and clear. Opportunities to get closer to you are happening because she's genuinely interested. Don't kid yourself by thinking she's just being friendly. Women don't go out of their way for just anyone. If she's giving you her time, if she's looking at you in that certain way, wake up. Don't let the chance slip by without making a move. The little gestures she makes when she can't stop thinking about you are crucial. Here's what most of you keep overlooking. When a woman is constantly thinking about you, she'll show it. She'll seek you out, send you messages, and always find a reason to start a conversation. But if you don't respond, eventually she'll get tired and move on to someone who can read the signals. So if she's consistently trying to be near you, don't be a fool. Take action before it's too late. Once she decides you're not interested, you're done. Stop guessing. These signals prove she wants. You don't waste your time second-guessing. If a woman desires you, her actions will make it obvious. She'll find excuses to see you, laugh at your jokes, even the bad ones, and look for reasons to keep in contact with you. If you're not picking up on those signals, it's because you're choosing not to. Stop being naive and pay attention to what's happening right in front of you. If you keep pretending to be blind, you'll find yourself alone, wondering why nobody seems interested in you. Is she into you, or just being nice? These signs will tell you. This is the big question most of you struggle with, wondering whether she's interested or just being nice. Let me tell you something. If she's just being nice, you'll know. But if she really likes you, it's all in her actions, the way she looks at you, and how she behaves when she's around you. Stop overthinking it and start observing more closely. When a woman is into you, she can't hide it. If you're still doubting her feelings, then the problem isn't her, it's you. How to instantly recognize when a woman is attracted to you. Listen carefully, because I'm about to lift the veil off your confusion. Women aren't as mysterious as you think. The real issue is that you're just not paying attention. You keep complaining about how hard it is to understand women, or how you never know when one is interested. But guess what? That ends today. I'm going to teach you how to recognize when a woman is attracted to you. And if after this you still don't get it, the problem is you. So pay attention. And before we continue, hit the like button and subscribe, because I promise you won't find a clearer explanation than this. She looks at you differently than she does with others. The first sign? Her gaze. It's not just a casual glance. I'm talking about that intense look that feels like it's piercing right through you. If she's looking at you more than anyone else, if her eyes linger on you just a bit longer, that's a clear sign she's interested. But as usual, there you are, clueless, thinking she's just being nice. No, my friend. If a woman is constantly locking eyes with you, she's giving you a signal. The problem is, many of you don't know how to interpret these cues. You're so used to being invisible that you miss it when someone's paying attention to you. Open your eyes. The way she looks at you is your first big clue. She finds excuses to touch you. Body language speaks louder than words. If a woman likes you, she'll find ways to touch you. And I'm not talking about casual handshakes or high fives. It's those accidental touches, the ones that seem to happen all the time. Has she ever leaned in close while laughing or touched your arm while talking? That's no accident. She's trying to feel close to you, and those little brushes are her way of telling you, without using words, that she's into you. But there you are, thinking she's just being polite. Wrong. Don't ignore these touches. They're clear signs of attraction. If she's consistently seeking physical contact, she's definitely interested. 3. She pays more attention to you than to anyone else. When a woman is attracted to you, she'll focus on you more than anyone else. Simple as that. If she's always tuned in to what you're saying or doing, it's because there's something there. But if you're thinking she's just a really good listener, you're missing the point. If she's paying extra attention to every word you say, laughing at your bad jokes, or nodding along to everything you mention, wake up. Her interest is so obvious, it's painful that you haven't noticed it yet. She gets nervous or playful around you. Another telltale sign is when she changes her behavior when you're around. Suddenly, she might get a little nervous, playing with her hair, fidgeting, or laughing nervously. These are signs she's flustered because she likes you. Continue the thought. So stop doubting yourself. If she's doing any of these things, it's time to act before someone else does. These are all signs that she's into you. If you notice her being playful, teasing you with little comments or actions, there's no doubt she wants something more. But what are you doing? Standing there, doing nothing, letting the opportunity pass you by. She's asking personal questions and showing interest in your life. When a woman is genuinely interested, she'll want to dive deeper into who you are. She'll ask about your interests, your plans, and what makes you tick. This isn't just casual conversation. She's investigating if you're the kind of guy she wants to be with. If the conversation goes beyond surface-level small talk and she seems invested in your answers, take the hint. She's not just curious, she's sending you a clear signal. She initiates conversations and reaches out. When a woman is constantly looking for reasons to talk to you or sends you random texts, you've already got your answer. A woman who isn't interested won't make the effort to reach out. If she's the one starting conversations, it's because she wants to be closer to you. Yet there you are, thinking she's just being friendly. No, my friend, she's putting in the effort, and it's time for you to step up before someone else does. She laughs at everything you say, even when it's not funny. This is where many guys get confused. If she's laughing at your every joke, even the ones you know aren't that great, it's not because you're a comedy genius. She's trying to connect with you, showing that she enjoys your company. Don't mistake this for friendliness. If she's laughing at everything, it's because she's into you. She dresses up when she knows she'll see you. This is a huge sign. If you notice that whenever you're around she puts extra effort into her appearance, it's for you. A woman who likes you will want to look her best when she's with you. If she's turning up looking like she stepped straight off the runway, it's not a coincidence. When she's making that extra effort, it's because she wants you to notice. She jokes or flirts about the two of you being together. Have you ever noticed her making little jokes about the two of you being a couple or teasing the idea of something more? That's no accident. She's testing the waters, trying to see if you're on the same page. If you stay quiet or don't respond, you're sending the message that you're not interested. This is your moment to take the hint and move forward. She's always available when you ask her to hang out. A clear sign she's attracted to you is when she's always free to spend time with you. If she's never making excuses and always finds a way to make time for you, that's because she's interested. Don't brush it off thinking she just has a lot of free time. A woman who likes you will prioritize you, plain and simple. Now that I've given you all the clues, the real question is, what are you going to do? Because if, after all this, you still don't recognize when a woman is interested in you, The problem is no longer her, it's you. So, get your act together. Stop being the guy who complains about being rejected and start learning to read the signals. If you've made it this far, comment 100% below to let me know you've absorbed this knowledge. And for more insights, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this video. Now let's move on. Subtle gestures. Women make when they like you. The psychology behind it. But before we dive in, don't be that guy who just watches and leaves. Hit the like button and subscribe now to make sure you keep getting more content that will open your eyes, and trust me, you need it. Today, we're covering something you've probably missed for years, the subtle gestures women make when they like you. It's not rocket science, it's basic psychology. Ready? Let's dive in, because it's time for you to stop being clueless. She plays with her hair. This is a classic sign that too many people miss. When she plays with her hair while talking to you, it's because she's feeling nervous or flustered. Not because she's disinterested, but because she likes you. It's a subtle way of drawing your attention and keeping herself attractive in your eyes. But if you're distracted or not paying attention, you'll miss it. So, next time you're talking, notice the way she's playing with her hair. It might just be her way of saying, "I'm into you." She accidentally touches you. Bro, if she's brushing your arm, touching your hand, or giving you playful pats while talking, those aren't accidents. When she laughs, it's not by accident. Physical touch is one of the most obvious signs she's attracted to you. Women don't just casually touch anyone. Those little brushes or bumps are her way of signaling interest without saying it outright. If you stand there like a statue and don't react, she'll think you're not interested and eventually move on. Don't let such an obvious cue slip by. Respond. She holds eye contact with you. If she's locking eyes with you for longer than usual, there's something deeper happening. Long, lingering gazes aren't random, especially when paired with a subtle smile. She's interested and is waiting for you to make a move. But what do? You look away like you're nervous. Don't. Hold that eye contact. This is one of the clearest signs she's trying to connect on a deeper level. Ignore it, and you're risking a permanent stay in the friend zone. She smiles a lot when she's around you. This one flies under the radar for many men. If she's smiling frequently and genuinely, it's because she enjoys being with you. A natural, playful smile is her way of showing she feels good around you. So next time you're with her, and she's beaming, don't brush it off. You're doing something right. She plays with her lips. Now things are getting interesting. If she touches her lips, moistens them with her tongue, or bites her lower lip while looking at you, it's not just a random gesture. Lips are among the most sensual parts of the body, and when she highlights them while you're around, she's giving you a clear signal. If you dismiss it as innocent behavior, you're missing a huge opportunity. She leans in when she talks to you. When a woman is truly engaged with you, both in conversation and on a personal level, she'll close the physical gap. Leaning in shows she's interested in you and wants to reduce any distance between you two. This gesture is a powerful indicator that she's into you. If she leans in, don't just sit there. Respond to her interest. She mirrors your movements. This is such a subtle move, many guys miss it entirely. If she starts copying your body language, it's a strong indicator she likes you. Mirroring is a subconscious way to connect. If you cross your arms and she does the same, or if you lean in and she follows, that's a sign she's trying to synchronize with you. When this happens, congratulations, you're on the right path. She laughs at your jokes, even when they're terrible. Here's one you can't miss. If she's laughing at your bad jokes and you know they aren't that funny, it's because she wants you to feel good. She's not doing it out of politeness. She's trying to show you she enjoys your company. If she's laughing more than she probably should, it's a clear sign of interest. She finds reasons to be near you. This one's classic. If she's always finding ways to be close to you, running into you, by chance. It's not luck or coincidence. She's making an effort to be around you, and it's her subtle way of saying she's into you. But instead of seeing the signs, you might think it's all just random. Wake up. If she's consistently putting herself in your space, it's because she's interested. She gets nervous around you. One of the most obvious signs a woman likes you is when she seems nervous in your presence. Whether she's fidgeting, speaking quickly, or even giggling for no reason, that nervousness comes from caring about what you think of her. If a woman feels nothing for you, she won't be anxious around you. So if she starts acting clumsy or unsure of herself, it's because she's trying to impress you. Let me be straight with you. These signals aren't random. If a woman does several of these things around you, it's because she likes you and is waiting for you to make a move. She's not going to spell it out for you, so you need to start recognizing the signals and act on them. Keep ignoring these cues, and you'll forever be stuck on the sidelines. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with those friends who are still completely lost when it comes to women. If you've made it this far, my friend, comment below. Type 100% or something similar in the comments to let me know you've absorbed the insights from the video so far. If you're hungry for more interesting topics, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Up next, unlock her attraction, psychological keys to her interest in you. Listen up. Today, I'm going to shed light on something crucial. If you're here, it means you're still trying to navigate the complex workings of a woman's mind, and it's high time you got it right. You might still be making the same old blunders, investing effort in the wrong places, and left wondering why she leaves you hanging or treats you like the nice guy instead of the man she truly desires. Today, I'm going to show you how to unlock that attraction, and I promise, this is exactly what you need to know if you want to stop being the guy who goes unnoticed. So stick around until the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and pay close attention. If you don't act on this knowledge, you'll keep being the guy who's clueless. Now let's dive into the essentials. The psychological keys to understanding a woman's interest. I'll teach you how they think and the signals you should be on the lookout for. Stop playing ignorant. The truth is, women won't always spell it out for you. You need to learn to interpret their gestures, expressions, and actions. If you fail to recognize these signals, you're out of the game, my friend, and don't complain later when you're left in the dust. Discover the psychological secrets that reveal her hidden desire. Let's be clear. Women aren't as straightforward as men. If you're waiting for her to explicitly state her feelings, forget it. That's not happening. They operate on a different wavelength. To really know if she likes you, you need to read between the lines. Does she seek you out? Does she subtly touch you while talking? Does she give you more attention than others? These are all signs she's interested. If you're not picking up on them, the problem lies with you. You're waiting for a neon sign when she's already showing you everything through her actions. So open your eyes and stop ignoring what's right in front of you. How to decode her mind and see if she's thinking about you. Seriously, if a woman is interested, she won't stop thinking about you. But she's not going to say it outright. That will be too easy. If she's sending you the occasional message, checking out your social media, asking personal questions, or recalling things you've shared, she's definitely thinking about you. It's that simple. But too many of you still fail to recognize this, mistaking her interest for mere kindness. Please, if she's creating chances to interact with you, it's time to wake up. Here are the signs that show you're on her mind all day. Understand this. If you're the guy she can't stop thinking about, she will show it. No, she won't come out and say, "I can't stop thinking about you." That's not how it works. Instead, she'll find ways to be near you or strike up conversations. She might ask for your help with something trivial just to have an excuse to see you, or she could seek your opinion on something she doesn't genuinely care about. What she's after is interaction. So, if you're not noticing these signs, you're still that clueless guy who doesn't know how to read the situation. Wake up. Don't get confused. Tired of wondering if she likes you? Stop asking useless questions and start paying attention to what truly matters. If she's with you, engaged with you, and actively seeking your company, she likes you, period. But here's the catch. If you don't respond or take the initiative, she might get tired of waiting. Don't trick yourself into thinking, maybe she just wants to be my friend. That's just an excuse for your inaction. If she's making an effort to be near you, act on it, because if you don't, someone else will swoop in. Guess who loses out then? Understanding female psychology is your path to discovering if she desires you. Women don't think like you do, and if you don't grasp this, you're setting yourself up for failure. They won't just tell you they want you, but their behavior will give you all the clues you need. Want to know if she's into you? Pay attention to how she acts around you. Is she nervous? Does she play with her hair? Does she touch you occasionally? These are unmistakable signals. If you're not catching on, you're still lost. You need to understand her mindset to truly decipher her feelings. If you focus solely on her words, you're missing half the story. So, what's really going through her mind when she looks at you like that? Discover it here. Let's get straight to the point. If a woman looks at you in a particular way, trust me, she's thinking something significant. And no, it's not just casual glance. Women communicate a lot through their eyes. And if you can't decode what those looks mean, you're setting yourself up to remain in the dark. When she smiles at you or follows your movements during a conversation, it's a sign that there's more on her mind. If you don't know how to respond to that, you're missing out on a golden opportunity. Learn to interpret those looks and watch how everything changes. Because when a woman gives you that gaze, my friend, it's your moment to shine. Let's talk about the psychological keys to knowing if she sees you as more than just a friend. If you're tuning in, it's likely because you're tired of being that nice guy in the friend zone, right? Well, here's a truth that might sting. If she considers you just a friend, it's because you allowed it. Women don't put men in the friend zone without reason. You've inadvertently placed yourself there by not recognizing the signals and acting on them when you should have. But don't worry, all is not lost. If you want to know whether she sees you as more than a friend, observe how she treats you compared to others. Is she more affectionate with you? Does she seek your validation? If so, there's potential, but if you keep waiting for things to change, you'll remain in the friend zone, and believe me, that's not where you want to be. Her actions tell the whole story. Decode her true intentions. This is straightforward. A woman's actions reveal much more than her words ever will. If she's consistently reaching out, finding excuses to talk or spend time with you, take action. Because if you don't, someone else surely will. Women don't go out of their way for men they're not interested in. So if she's making an effort to be with you, it's because she wants something more. Yet many of you sit idly by, waiting for her to make the first move. Ridiculous. Women might not be overt in their advances, but they definitely communicate through their actions. If you can't grasp that, you're likely to end up alone. What does her body language reveal about her attraction? Let me break it down. Body language is crucial for understanding whether a woman is attracted to you. If you can't pick up on the subtle signals she gives off, you're already losing the game. Does she touch you while talking? Does she lean in closer? Does she twirl her hair when she's near you? These are all strong indicators of interest. If you overlook these signs, you're simply missing the point. The body doesn't lie, and if you can learn to read it, you'll know exactly what she desires. So pay attention and start interpreting those signals. If you understand her mind, you'll become irresistible to her. Here's the deal. If you take the time to understand how a woman's mind works, you'll become truly captivating. There's nothing more compelling than a man who knows how to read a woman without her having to spell it out. If you continue to wait for a direct confession, you'll keep facing rejection. Learn to interpret the unspoken, to read between the lines, and most importantly, take action. Because if you grasp her psychology, I promise you, she won't be able to resist you. So now you know, my friend. Women may not make things easy for you, but if you understand their minds, you'll have everything you need to stop facing rejection.